Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is going to be your pick a read reading. I'm going to do the piles right in front of you so you can choose whichever one calls you. We're going to do 3 piles, and the question is going to be, what does he or she want from me? Like, what do they want from me? Okay, so that's pile 1's. This is Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, what does he or she want from me? Okay, that's pile 2. And what does he or she want from me? Okay, all piles got 2 cards. Just wanted to mention that. Okay, so we're also going to use Romance Angels and just pull 1 or 2 of each. What does he or she want from me for pile 1? What does he or she want from me from pile 2? What does he or she want from me for pile 3? Okay. Now let's grab some tarot too, and just to get an idea. I'm going to pull a couple more oracle decks too, possibly. What does he or she want from me for pile 1? Just 1 or 2 cards. What does he or she want from me for pile 2? I'm going to get 1 more card for pile 1. What does he or she want? Okay. Pile 3, what does he or she want from me for pile 3? 1 more card. What does he or she want from me? Okay, well, I don't know. That's way too many. I just want 1 or 2. What does he or she want? So we got 2. So you got an extra card in this one, just in case anyone's interested. So what do people want from this union is what we really want to know. I'm going to pull a couple more decks here. All right, I'm going to use the Quantum Oracle, I think, for sure. All right, let's pull that. And then I know the other deck I'm going to use is going to be this giant hybrid deck of the Gilded Royale and, no, I'm sorry, the Gilded Revelry and the Kipper deck. All right, so let's pull a couple more of these. So, what does he or she want from me for pile 1? What does he or she want from me for pile 1? Okay. Let's get another one. What does he or she want from me for pile 1? I'd like to get another one. Okay, we got 1. Okay, good. What does he or she want from me for pile 2? What does he or she want? Pile 2. Okay, give me 1 more. Okay. What does he or she want from me for pile 3? What does he or she want from me for pile 3? Okay. We got an extra card again. Okay, so if that means anything to anyone, let me hold on 1 sec, guys. Let me put that back. Okay, over there. All right, what does he or she want from me? Pile 1. Just 1 or 2. That's way too many. What does he or she want from me? Okay, what does he or she want from me? Pile 2. What does he or she want from me? Pile 2. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. But I'm going to take them because I feel like it's not that many. It's like 3 or 4. What does he or she want from me? Pile 3. Just 1 or 2, please. What does he or she want from me? Pile 3. What does he or she want? What do we need to know? Pile 3. Okay. I'm definitely going to need more than 1. What does he or she want? Pile 3. Okay. All right. I want 1 more card for pile 1. What does he or she want? One more card for pile 1. Okay. All right. So let's figure this out. Okay, so I've never pulled pick a card reads in front, like pulled the cards out in front of everybody. I thought it'd be cool to do. I mean, you go on a channel and they're already laying there, you know. Most of us trust the readers we watch, but you never know. Like I just thought, wouldn't it be cool if people could actually see us pull the cards? Yeah, it takes a few more minutes, but it's not that bad. It's not like a few more hours. Okay, so here's your pile one is here, and pile two is here. I don't know how I have these laying, but I'm trying to put them in an order where the bigger ones are on the bottom, but I don't think it really matters. And then, so we have 1 and 2 and 3. So choose your pile. I'm not going to put a stone on them or anything because, well, you got to see them actually come out. So you should have an idea of which one's calling at you. All right. So I hope that you guys will know which one's yours, because I'm going to give you another second while I take a sip of coffee. Pick your pile. Now keep in mind, when I do a pick a read, and I think I've told you guys this before, I make each one a different question, and that's just me. Like, and I don't care what the reader says. Like, whatever their question is like pile 1, and then my other questions are in pile 2 and 3. So if you want to do that, however you work with your spirit guides, please feel free. I always watch all of the piles. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Hopefully you know what you want and how it works for you. Like I said, for everybody, it's different. We're going to start with pile 1. I'm going to put pile 2 over here, and I am going to put on pile 2 the amethyst, and I'm going to put on pile 3 the tiger's eye, just so that I remember what goes where. Okay, so pile 3 is the tiger's eye. All right, just in case I screwed them up, and you guys will know which one's which. All right, so give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership came out for pile 1. All right, so let's take a little look at the rest of everything that came out. Wow, okay, so come to the edge between worlds. Wow, I love these cards. I do. This is Wisdom of the Oracle for those of you that don't know. So you're about to leave like what was a really daunting stage in your life and go into a colorful new world. You're about to see, like, you're coming to the edge. Any moment you're going to come to the edge of the old cycle and into the new. You're at that crease right there. That's where you are. Okay, nice. So this is your opportunity. And so Spirit is saying, come to the edge. You're going to leave the darkness to go into the light. And some of this might constitute working on some kind of partnership, right? All right, let me take a look here. All right. Yeah, I saw this one come. And look at this. I kid you not. Come to the edge. There it is. The full card. This is the full card for me in this deck. Wow. So you really are being told to take some kind of a leap of faith here. And look at this. It was something you've been really stressed out about. This darkness that you've been in, it shows up here. And the come to the edge shows up here. Like this is the same exact energy for you. Wow. I've got goosebumps right now. So I really do feel you are being told to give something a try. Look, the Knight of Cups. Give the relationship a try. Give it a try. I think somebody's going to come in and make you. Now, listen, if you're not already in this relationship, Spirit is saying when someone comes in, accept the offer, take the leap of faith, because it's going to take you out of a dark time in your life. So, in other words, you could have been in a dark time with a partner and you're going to try to work that out. Or you could be meeting someone new who's going to take you into a whole new cycle of life that's going to be colorful and bright and happy, okay? And look at this. Wow, I have goosebumps. I can't even tell you guys. When I'm picking up on a reading that really is just flowing, I get these goosebumps of Spirit going, this is flowing because we set it up this way for you to read to these people. Like, I feel like I'm totally connecting. Transformation. This is going to put you in that whole new cycle I just spoke of. Okay. This is going to take you into a colorful new world, a whole new cycle. And it's one of peace. Look at it. No more daunting, stressful, dark times. Peace. Up in the clouds of heaven here. Complete transformation. I love this reading. Whoever pulled this one pulled like the back. Look at this. I kid you not. New cycle with the child, loyalty, and the home. This is another peace card for me. Wow. Wow. So this is brand new. New, 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 new. Look at all the new you have everywhere. New cycle, new, new, new. This is all welcome to your new cycle. Welcome to your new life. Welcome to peace. Welcome to loyalty. Welcome to colorful new world. Wow, what a reading. This couldn't have been any better, this reading. I really do believe it is just set up to be like the perfect reading for someone to say, hey, everything's about to change in your world. And that's a really good thing, because this change, this transformation, this leap of faith is going to take you to a place. This leap of faith, you've got it twice, is going to take you to where you need to be. And it's absolutely going to be beautiful. This is one of those times in your life you're going to remember. This moment changed everything. Like you will, your whole, like this is going to be like for someone who has been like a workhorse, or someone who's sitting home on their couch every day just depressed. Whoever, whatever, whichever direction this is for you, for each of you it will be different, but there's going to be someone who's way overworked who's going to step into something that takes the weight of the world off them. This is going to be something for someone who's so depressed that they're on the couch every week, and this is going to open up the color in their world. This is going to be for someone who's been angry and resentful, and now this beautiful gift of a person lands, or something. I think it's a person. It feels like a person. Lands in their life and changes it all. Like it's like they go from night to day, whatever it is. I'm just giving you some scenarios, but this could be a million different scenarios, right? This is going to be from night to day. Please do reach out and let me know if you know what this is, pile number 1, or if you are claiming pile number 1, claim it down below, put it in writing for spirit to see, and so it is, in big capital letters, guys, okay? Good luck with this, you guys. Okay, we're going to do pile 2. I'm not going to click off because I'm just going to throw all these in a pile and deal with my sorting them out later. All right, pile number 2, I believe was the amethyst. If I'm wrong, you can flip-flop them. Okay, so this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so this could be the one. Now, sometimes I see this when you've already met the person and you don't even know that they're romantically in, like you're gonna end up being a romantic partner, or sometimes this is someone you're just about to meet too. So, or it's somebody you're already involved with. Okay, so it could go either way. Yeah, okay, never ending story, clean it up. Okay, kind of like the last one, cleaning up the mess of the never ending story. What is the never ending story for you? Let's find out. Well, we have the Sacred Temple and Fragmented Pieces. That came out. You guys have the Child too, but it's a different child card. So again, a new beginning. Wow. Okay, so we'll talk about that. All right. Well, we'll talk about that. All these I'm reading in the upright, the tarot cards today. Justice, Knight of Wands, and Six of Cups. All right. So, wow, really? So when I look at this, I have to say we have justice and we have the official person. So this could be a legal matter that you're going through. And when it says never ending story, clean it up, there's something you've been going through, and there could constantly be issues. These could be troublemakers, and yes, they could be family, they could be in-laws, they could be somebody's children, they could be, stepkids, they could be anyone, right? So cleaning up some kind of legal mess, or some kind of mess with someone's kids, or mess with someone's relatives or something. I want to make sure you can see these. There's Fragmented Pieces and the Temple Path. So this feels to me like, again, this never ending story of something going on. And again, Six of Cups. This always reminds me of, I swear, I think you guys are having problems with someone's kids, if not your own, right? This is either your kids, and some of your kids might be like grown adults, but they act like babies, or they cause a lot of problems or drama or something. And we have this Knight of Wands, and I love this Knight of Wands because look how happy she looks. So for me, this looks like somebody who could be getting like official information or official word that's going to make them very happy. So if you've been in some kind of legal battle, and even if it has to do with child support or a baby mama or just trouble with troublemakers, there's definitely troublemakers involved here, and there's definitely something official going on. This been part of your spiritual journey. So in other words, this is like some karmic thing that you had to deal with. And with the fragmented pieces, I feel as though there are like things that you still have to. Okay, so what I feel is like, let's say that you've been on this spiritual path, this spiritual journey with whatever this is, right? And you need to finish it. Like Spirit says, the never ending story. Like, when the frig am I going to be finished this cycle with these? I mean, they're adults now, right? And I'm still going through the crap with the bullshit, right? And that's what this feels like to me. And Spirit's like, look, it is your spiritual journey, your pathway, but there's pieces missing. So there's just a few more things you have to finish up to complete it. Now, if you notice, the Spirit card, the temple path, or I'm sorry, the sacred temple is a number 5 card. This says change is coming. Okay, so whenever I see a 5 card, it means change is coming. And when I look at your cards, the mice, the troublemakers, that's a 5 card too. So I feel as though the change is coming with the situation that you've put up with for God knows how long, never ending story. You're sick and tired of it, and something official is going to clean it up. I almost feel as though it's getting cleaned up for you in a way that's going to be, it might even be different than the troublemakers thought it was going to be. I want to get one more card on this could be the one. Just one card on this could be the one. It is safe for you to love. All right, so it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're still with this, like if you're with the person where all this drama ensued, like let's say this is your husband and it, or your wife, and all this drama comes from their ex and their kids. Spirit says this is your person, and it's okay for you to love them, and this, because this is going to get worked out, because I feel like this is getting worked out legally. Like I feel like family court or something is taking over here to clean this up, because this has been going on for, so long, and it's part of the spiritual journey to finish this, right? Now, if this is someone new and you've gone through all this with the ex, or or whatever, the ex isn't in your life anymore, Spirit says it's safe for you to love someone new. Okay, this stuff was part of a spiritual journey, a spiritual path, and the clean it up part and the never ending story part and all that is because there's little pieces that still need to be taken care of. Now, when you enter into a new relationship, you know how to handle this so that it never becomes what it was before. And they could be the pieces of the sacred journey that you're on, the sacred temple here, and the pieces, fragmented pieces, is when you go into that new partnership, it's almost like your spiritual test to see if you know what to do through all the other stuff that you've been through with whatever this was, because this feels to me 100% like this is baby mama drama or baby husband drama or kids who are brats, I mean, not that I think these are not babies, by the way. I think they're adult children. But I feel as though these are people who were trained by mom to give you trouble or trained by dad to give you trouble because you are the step parent, right? This is what it feels like. Someone who's been through so much. It was part of this journey that you were on to deal with karmic family members, karmic in-laws. And this is the thing that Spirit says it was a never-ending story. It needs to be cleaned up. There are little pieces of it that are missing, and you're almost finished with this. This is almost done. So this is going to be a very specific story, but it's also saying it is safe for you to love again. If you are still with this person, you guys are toughing it out together to get through this. You have both had it. It has been going on far too long, and you've taken legal action, or you're going to stop it, right? If this is the other way around, where you're not with that person anymore, it is safe for you to be with someone else now. Just take the lessons learned and go into the new journey, into the new partnership, knowing all that you went through with the never-ending story and the BS and the troublemaking and the, I mean, this just looks like somebody's, in-laws or kids or someone who just drives them insane. That's what that looks like to me. So anyway, I hope that this helps somebody. I know that this isn't the beautiful love story, but so I would say that this story really is about somebody here, what someone wants in this situation. I feel like it's the person I'm reading for, is to end the BS, right? And whatever that takes, they're going to end it. They're going to do what they have to do. If they have to seek legal judgment for it, they will. Wow. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. That was heavy. All right, let's get into the next one. And this is the third story here. All right. New love. Well, well, well. All right, let's just see. New love and by the book and unfinished symphony. So when I see this with new love, what I feel is we have to finish one relationship before we start another. We got to do it the right way, because if not, we're going to get bad karma. And if you look at it, unfinished symphony is a number 10 card. Time to put something to close. By the book is a number 11 card. I feel as though and new love, this feels like 10 and then 1, and we're gonna start a new cycle. So I feel like finishing up the old cycle by the book. Like, I was telling my story. I think I might have told it on here, or I might have told it to somebody who, one of my clients, when I was doing a personal reading. The area I live in right now, it's filled with these people, and I've never seen anything like it before in my life, where they like to, they want to make sure you are going to be their girlfriend or their boyfriend. Mostly, it's only guys. It's really only the guys I've seen do it, but maybe girls do it too. I don't know. I only date men. So, not that I have no problem with anyone dating women, but I'm just into men. So anyway, actually, I'm not into anybody right now. But if I were, I would date men. And when I'm not so busy that I'm dating, I have seen nothing but this in the area that I live in now, where people, they want to make sure you're my girlfriend, right? Like, you're going to be my girlfriend. They don't keep saying it like that, but they keep wanting to make sure you are their girlfriend before they'll actually square up and leave what they're already in. In other words, they don't tell you they're involved with someone else. They just come on really strong and try and wrap you up, and they try and suck you in, and they want to wrap you up so fast. And then, you find out later, because, well, if you're like me, you're not letting them wrap you up real fast. That's not happening, right? So you find out later that there's a reason why they were trying to wrap you up so fast. And the reason always is, always, I have seen this over and over and over again, just in this area, where these people are so needy that they can't be alone. They cannot leave the person they're with to have that 9 of Pentacles time, where you become high vibration on your own, independently, in your own energy, doing your thing, strutting your stuff without needing anyone. Okay? Be in 9 of Pentacles. That's when you're worthy of being in a relationship. Yes, it's a very independent, high vibration of singlehood, but that's the kind of person I want to be involved in. I want to be involved with the person who doesn't need somebody, who doesn't need to latch on to the next person before they even leave the last person, right? And that is what this is saying. Unfinished symphony, by the book, and new love. Do not jump into love until you've completed and gotten into your 9 of Pentacles energy before you go into the new love. Okay, so let's see what else came out here. Well, it's so funny. I almost thought this was Nine of Pentacles. I was going to say, oh my God, it's Nine of Cups. Same difference, right? This is real. Oh, you got Eight of Wands. You got 8, 9, and 10 here. Look at this. Wow. Okay. And the moon is a number 9 card too, because it's the 18 card. So you've got the 8 of Wands, you've got the 9 of Cups, and you got the 10 of Swords. So there's something that's been really emotional and stressful, and it's time to put it to rest. So when we're at a 10 here, it's time to let this go. Something happened here. There could have been secrets. You could have been betrayed in some way. There could have been something. But look at what's coming in. Information, news, and movement. Something's coming in, and you're going to love it. Look how happy she looks. She was like, woohoo! Whatever this is that comes in, it's going to be really awesome. So Spirit says it's time to settle this. The moon, and see how she's like drowning in emotions, and she's been through something really hard. 10 of Swords. It's like as hard as it gets, right? But it's the end. It's the end. It's a 10 card, and the Symphony, remember, is a 10 card as well. It's time to end it by the book, do it the right way in a high vibration. Nobody gets any bad karma here. We go our separate ways. And when we leave this situation, we do it in a way that is high vibration, so we do not accumulate bad karma. And we wrap that cycle up by the book. Like, I love you, I care about you, but this doesn't work between us. Okay? And then you move on, and then woohoo! You move towards happiness and joy and a new relationship. And that's what I'm getting out of that. I haven't even seen the rest yet, and that's what I get right away. Now, you have the message and the message of concern. But from what I see, the information coming in, you're going to love it, unless the information coming in is what's so upsetting to you. But I really don't feel that. Either way, there's going to be something really great that comes in. And it's something about divine timing. So I feel like this is going to be good news. Let's see. Behind the mask, courage and joyous fun. So what I see going on here is the same thing. Like, I feel like you've been through this daunting, heavy energy, and you've been on the down low. You haven't really, people don't know this. This is not something you show them how much you've gone through. You don't show them that you've lived through 10 swords in your back, and that you've drowned it in emotions, and that you've, been through so much. You don't show them that. You keep that on the down low because you have a lot of courage. But I really feel like you're about to go into this 8 of Wands, I think you're going to get some information, and it's going to come during divine timing. And it's going to be this joyous fun. So in the past, you might have had the message of concern. You might have had this hard time, this daunting time in your life. But something good is coming. But Spirit says it's time to wrap something up by the book. End that old unfinished symphony of whatever it is that needs to be wrapped up, and go towards the new. This is all going, and both of these show movement towards that new love, movement towards the new. This is like moving towards a new cycle in your life, and it's all about the divine timing. So there could be information that you're going to get that's going to tell you that it's time for the joyous fun. It could be this information where Spirit's going, hey, yeah, you survived this. And you've been like this. You've been strong, and you've hidden it, and you haven't really told anyone how hard that cycle was for you. But it's time. Like, this could be your message right here and now. Divine timing, where I'm saying to you, joy is fun. All you got to do is move towards it. Okay? And your happiness lies in the new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Sometimes this is a new person will stir your romantic feelings if you don't know them yet. But Spirit says start wrapping up whatever the old thing is, because that's the thing that needs to go. Even if it's an old energy that you've been in that's kept you, you've been very courageous and strong through a very difficult time in your life. And now it's time, Spirit says, to move forward and leave that in the past. We had another reading about leaving things in the past. We had a couple of readings in the last week or so about time to leave things in the past. I think it was last week. And to release and let go of these things or these people or these situations that have held you back. And just know that, like I tell people all the time, these opportunities aren't going to come knock on your door. You can't sit on the couch eating bonbons in your, pajamas all day and expect this to come in. You're going to have to, regardless of how you've been hiding it, or regardless of the emotions and the sting that you've had and the devastation you've had, whatever it is that you've been through, regardless of all of it, you can't stay in it, but this stuff won't knock on your door. So if you want this stuff, it's time for you to initiate it, to get up, make the moves, go out, get pretty, smell good, do your hair, do your makeup, do your nails, get out there and go get your divine timing. Go get your joyous fun, because what do I always tell everybody? Divine timing, Spirit's right there with us. They got our backs on divine timing, but the truth is we control it. I feel, and I will always feel, that divine timing is 100% up to us. Okay, it's when you're ready to do this, to take the risk, to take the leap. Go get your happiness, go get your wish fulfillment. You go get it, right? Take the leap and go make the moves, move forward. You're going to love it once you do. And that's about where you go get your joyous fun, and it's your divine timing and you control it. And for some of you, you will move towards new love. And for some of you, you already know this person. All right. I hope this makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed our little readings here today. Please let me know which pile resonated with you guys, or if any of them did, or if all of them did. I'd love to know. Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Oh, and your weeklies come out tomorrow morning. So if you're seeing this now, then all these readings come out on Saturday morning. So on Sunday morning, and this is USA Eastern Standard Time, by the way, 10 a.m. Everything on my weekends comes out USA time, Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Okay, for you guys that want to know the schedule. That is, these picker reads will come out on Saturday. Always the weeklies come out on Sunday. The monthlies will come out on a Saturday. The weekly's always on a Sunday. Different things come out on Saturdays. So just so you guys know, each Saturday is different. And if you haven't seen the monthlies yet, they're already out there. So I hope that you're watching them. The weekend readings out there. We had a really good weekend reading, I think, didn't we? Oh, we had an intriguing weekend reading this weekend. Okay, well, watch them all. Okay, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks so much. And thank you again, you guys who donated to buy new cards. I've already gotten 3 new decks. One came today, Everyday Witch, that to replace. Look how beat up. I want you guys to see how beat up. Look at these beat up old Everyday Witch cards, and look at how smooth and sleek the new deck is. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in the size of the deck. That's how you can tell these are like smooth and streamlined and beautiful. And these are just like beaten up unbelievably. Look how tall they are, the old ones. They're just so tall because they're so beaten and frayed. And look at the new deck, how short it looks next to it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but if you look closely, I mean, this deck's much more streamlined than the old one. But thank you guys. And I also ordered 2 other decks. I wish I could remember. I got Wheel of the Year. I have that deck over here. I haven't used it in like a year because it's so beat up. So I'm so happy that we got that one. And I got a new deck, and I can't remember what one it is. Oh, I got the LGBTQ deck. I can't remember what it's called, so if anybody wants to shout it out, but it's for everybody, right? So it's really for everybody, but I know people call it the LGBTQ deck, but it's for everyone, so everyone can watch the reading and feel at home watching it. Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to comment and like the video if you enjoyed it, because it helps the channel, and I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Bye.